All righty then. Hey, Carol, welcome in. All righty. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Let me turn all this crap off. This is doing whatever it wants to do now. There we go. All right.
How nice.
Yeah. Hey, Gear Gryden. What's going on, neighbor?
Nothing else. Nothing much. It's been somewhat miserable about all that. This humidity and heat's been something.
Dude, I couldn't even tell the AC was on today.
We just been sitting outside, and I come in here. I had my Facebook already up, and I seen where you sent me that link, and we were sitting outside, just watching the cats playing their line. Getting cool that way. I like sitting out like that. I was in the process of selling my black radio. I'm going through Marketplace there on Facebook and talking to a guy down in Tennessee. He was interested in it. Trying to hatch out a time and date. He said he'd drive all the way up here. I said, well, I'll meet you halfway or somewhere. But I dropped on the price a little bit. He said, and then because it got a couple of issues, nothing major. He said, I don't care. I'll give you that price for it.
Huh.
Then turned around and asked me what was wrong. And I told him exactly what was wrong. I said, if it didn't work, I wouldn't even sell it. And I told them all, I said, if I can't get my lowest low ball figure, I'll just take it and put it back in the closet and it'll sit right there in that closet because it ain't eating a thing sitting in that closet.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hugo Homestead.
I ain't giving it away, that's for sure.
Nah.
I was being as truthful with them with everybody as I could, and some people wanted to trade me stuff to it. I said, man, I got enough junk now. I don't need no more. That's why I'm getting rid of this thing. That's why I'm getting rid of it. Don't need no more. I don't need a linear or a antenna switch box. I got one antenna switch box right here. I sure as hell don't need a damn linear. And I'm trying to get away from all that crap. I got too much crap. But we'll see how it runs. I'm trying to go that route. If I can sell my that radio, I'll just put that to another drone. Of course, I got this other one coming in Tuesday or Wednesday, but
Welcome back, Carol.
Hello. I'm glad you got to see me.
I got
Maybe.
the tomato plants transplanted, and I got the security camera moved, and the solar panel plugged into it.
Oh, right. Did you put it where we was talking about, or what?
Yeah, well, sort of.
In the
I
corner,
couldn't
kind
get
of.
it. I couldn't get it up on that dark part of it, but I got pretty close to it,
Yeah,
and
well, it'll be fine.
no one can reach it unless they've got a ladder. So
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that's if they
only
do
thing
try
I
to.
might do is reposition that solar panel a little bit more towards the backyard where it actually gets sunlight. But no, it's charged. So
Yeah.
charges
And
slow.
I may invest in a one like yours too. I'll stick it in back behind my building or somewhere, you know, in the backyard somewhere maybe or something. I wish I thought about it when I bought this one here I got on the side of the house now. It's not solar, and you know, it's only so many places you can put it without having to go do major construction work like running a plug in and all this other crap. You know, I don't want to do that.
Well, where it's at, I could see a bit around the corner
Uh-huh.
toward down towards the driveway.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
where you want it at. But
can't
so
see
you
the
can,
whole driveway, but I can see most of it.
well, what you're doing, you're splitting the difference, and it's like
Yeah.
mine. See, the one. Oh wow. Oh, he's gonna come up. That guy's gonna come up tomorrow.
Uh, there you go.
Well, let me see here. I just got to look and see my Facebook here, Messenger.
Happy Father's Day to everybody.
Yep. If you got them still living, pay attention to them and all that good stuff because it's too late after they're dead and gone. You wish you did. Let's see. No, I can come up easier about noon and head up that way. It should be there. I'm gonna tell him I can be here by 3:30.
It seems like I'm not the only one having trouble with the plants this year. There's other people having the same issues I'm having, where things start to wilt. They wilt all day,
Okay.
and then the evening they perk right back up again. Yeah, they got plenty of water. Not too much, but they got enough. I was more concerned with those tomato plants, repotting those. They share a bag now, so. Yep. Mine's with the Lord too. He's in better shape than we are.
Yeah, mine is too. Mine passed away in 97.
Mine was 2 years. 2 years ago.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's not a day I don't think about him.
Oh yeah, it's. I do too.
Oh, chat. Go on. The camera's not on. You don't get to be on YouTube tonight.
Minimize that.
Boy, I was baking some chicken, and man, it was cutting it close to the time to go live. And that's why I had music playing, because I needed to finish that leg quarter and the green beans.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't putting that in the fridge because it'll get cold and it won't be as good.
Yeah. Oh, so you're. I'm sorry about that, Barry. I was busy typing. I was listening, but my brain and my ears
that's
don't work
fine.
too well. You said talking about your murder plants. Are they doing? What, do you put them in a grow bag, or did you? Just,
Yeah, I put them in a grow bag. I put they look like they might both be the same kind. So even if they're not, they'll be okay in the same grow bag.
Hey, dude,
Man.
they already got the tomatoes coming.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and it's got, and I took one of the suckers off because I had to clear all those, the dead stuff off of it, because that robs energy and nutrients and stuff. So when I did it, I said, well, there's some suckers, and one wasn't worth trying to get roots going, but I got one out of the two that I pulled. I put one in some water. I'm gonna get it rooted, and once it roots, then I can put it in the soil.
Yeah.
My other tomato plant, the one I started from the seed, dude, that thing looks pitiful. So it's only about 6 inches tall.
Well, I'm surprised those two tomato plants done as well as they did with no more dirt and they had in them pots.
Well, they were root bound, especially the little one.
I looked at that and there, I said, "My God!"
But they had buds on them. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't understand that, but hey, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I took them.
Oh yeah, I really appreciate it.
I took them and I said, well, I can give them Barry. That's my ideal. They gave me a squash plant too, and I already got it in the ground out there in the garden.
Hey, Brandon, good evening. There's something else. It's watermelon. It's not looking real good. I'm not holding a whole lot of hope for it. I pulled a bunch of dead leaves off of it that were brown. It looks like heat. So, but the tomatoes were so desperate to spread their roots in those little pots that they were coming out of the bottom. The roots were coming out of the bottom of them.
Well,
so
they definitely ready to. Yeah.
But when I took them out, I got 2 holes started in that. What I had to do is basically I had to take all the soil, part of the soil out of the bag, set it aside, and then I had to break up the soil around those tomato plants because I pulled them just right out of the pot.
Yeah.
Break that up a little bit, get them where they're, they're not so bound up. And then when they get in that good soil, they'll have a chance to, spread their roots around.
Yeah.
There's They were still growing, but their growth was stunted because they had nowhere to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
Carol, what is a Carvel cake? I know what shrimp is. Vaguely remember what that is.
Oh,
The mint. Oh my God. I didn't think the mint could get any better than it already is. But man, I got leaves on there bigger than my thumb.
yeah, he's can be surprised what works. Uh, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, see, I think both them plants had tomatoes coming up on them, didn't they?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch them. You know, if they don't look like they're gonna get any bigger, then I'll take what's already grown off of there. And you know, green tomato is a green tomato to me. I fry them up.
I'll shoot. I believe they'll be all right. Give them another week, 2 weeks at the most, and then they'll probably start ripening up, getting good there.
Brenda, that's just what I need to do. I need to weed the garden out. It's been so freaking hot.
Yeah, I've done that a little bit yesterday. I had to lay my garden by. I couldn't get a tiller in there. Mine broke down, but I could have borrowed my neighbor's if I needed to have tilled it. I just laid it by, and I've been going through with my weed eater right down through the rows there and cutting it pretty close to the ground there, and I got it looking pretty good there. It's good enough that it'll be all right.
Oh, okay, Carol. Yeah, I didn't know it was an ice cream cake. Those are awesome, but yeah, I like an ice cream cake every once in a while, but just a good old fashioned cake where you can enjoy it for a couple of days. It's it's really good. Man,
Yeah.
ice cream would have been good today, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you had to be pretty quick on the container. You as soon as you got out of the freezer, you better be ready to get what you're getting out of it, and slap that sucker back in the freezer because it would be mush.
Oh yeah,
You waited very long.
it'd be a
Dude.
milkshake.
Yeah,
Duncan's saying that mint will run away on you. Yeah, mine has, and I'm glad it did. And I have another one started. It's doing good. So, you know, it didn't even suffer from that wilting. I don't, maybe mint doesn't really care too much whether it's hot or what, but the heat didn't seem to bother it at all. So,
yeah.
I'd like to get another. Huh?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'd like to get another grow bag
Mm-hmm.
and fill it with soil and just start another batch of mint in that, and it just let it take over the bag. You know, I could always dehydrate it for tea later.
Yeah, my garden looked pretty good. I mean, I got my corn's about almost underneath my shoulder blades now, and majors are getting my plants are getting majors on them and getting blooming. Some of them are.
That's awesome.
I've already took, like I said, took a half of a Walmart bag full of cucumbers already, and I've already ate one of my cabbages. I finished it off early today.
Yeah.
She grilled it out on the grill yesterday afternoon, and I just stuck it back in the microwave, had it in one of them containers, you know, and just heated it up real good. And it was pretty damn good. But yeah, I've been eating some stuff out of my garden. Thankful for it. I can't wait to get that corn. That's what I'm wanting. I'm gonna. I have to stay on top of it once it starts getting a tassel in the top of it. I have to stay on top of it because if I don't, them damn coons will smell it.
Oh, I guarantee it.
But somebody told me that as soon as they start getting tassels on them, what you do, you go out there and take some bleach and just spray each one of them down, and them coons will not come around it.
Yeah,
that's what somebody told me. But
look at that leaf, man.
Yeah, you can make some tea out of that.
It smells so good. I already need to prune this one again.
Yeah, Duncan. We wrapped it up in aluminum foil and stuck it out there underneath the old grill I had out there. We fired that thing up. It took a while. It took about an hour, something like that, to get it good and soft.
Move.
Yeah, it was good. It was pretty daggone good.
Yeah, there's little babies in there. Little baby mints. Man, boy, my hands smell good now. Yeah, I just gotta say, Walmart, you suck at growing mints.
I'll tell you what, there, South Florida, you get you a cabbage there and slice it in 4 pieces, wrap each individually in aluminum foil, each one of them individual, put butter or whatever you like in it, wrap it up, throw it on the grill. You after you eat one of them, you'll be down there wrestling them gators in that creek behind your
Hey,
house.
Shawnee. Yeah, Carol, I always said good luck with stuff like that. I seem to grow flowers and herbs better than I do all the other stuff, but it's all right. I guess everybody's got their plants that they can relate to, I guess. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'd like to make some fresh coleslaw this year. That's what I might do.
Yeah, you can do that there, Duncan. Yeah, I never did do it that way, but yeah, you can do that. Yeah. I say it'd be extra awesome if you done it that way.
Bacon.
Yeah, bacon, butter and bacon, whatever else you want in it, and then wrap it up good and tight. They'll sit there, sizzle with the bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon. Everything is good and baked with bacon.
Bacon's even good with bacon.
Well, sometimes, yeah. As long as you get the right kind of bacon and bacon.
Yeah.
You can make bacon rolls by rolling up a roll of bacon and wrapping it up in another strip of bacon. And you would have a bacon ball type deal. Yeah, I've never ate cauliflower grilled or ducking, but I believe it would be delicious.
It is. It's
you know what? Maybe something I want to experiment. I like to experiment a lot.
Experiment. Oh, cat! What the heck? Well, you just about fell in my lap. Are you drunk? Hey, Bob, how you doing, Bob?
Aquarius Homesteader. Homesteader. I ain't calling him. Who's calling him Homesteader?
I don't know, but Carol, Cajun Hydroponics was live a while ago. I think he might still be, but him and one other Cajun down there was giving John all kinds of hell. he was backed in a corner. He kept throwing that, "I'm a Yankee." He said, you know, Yankee, we almost won the war.
Well, as long as Homesteader answers to it, then I guess it'll be okay. Oh, I'm dyslexic too. I have to watch because sometimes I won't even. I'll be typing the word, and I'll only put like 2 letters, and I don't even know I'm doing it. And whoever's reading it, they're going, "What? What is he saying?" Then I look at it, I said, "Oh crap." Oh.
Why is, oh, there it is. Okay.
I'm drinking coffee right now, Barry. As hot as it is, I'm sitting there drinking a damn cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'm waiting for mine to cool down.
I need to be sent to a mental institution or something. Or highly medicated. Maybe. Date night. Bob's having date night.
Well, you're not supposed to be paying attention to us if you're having a date night with the missus.
Yeah, he's date night. There ain't nothing wrong with it. We do from time to time go out, just whatever.
Autocorrect is funny. I mean, sometimes it is. Sometimes it just pisses me off. I'm like, that's not what I said. What really gets me is when it does it like 3 times in a row, and I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm going to word this a different way.
Have you ever been trying to spell a word that would be damn near impossible to not be able to spell it unless you're stupid or something? But you'd be sitting there and all during grade school and everything, you had no problem with spelling. And you're sitting there going, how do I spell that?
Yeah.
It's just like a simple word, like somehow, you know, and you're going, my brain's going, I don't know how to spell that. You type different letters in and none of it looks right.
Yeah.
None of it looks right. Well, when you don't spell certain words a lot, then you will forget how to spell them.
Yeah.
You will do it. I used to be pretty daggone tight with my spelling and everything, and I'll be damned. I guess that old saying goes, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. I guess it's true.
Yeah. Yeah. It's with everything.
And I had to look. I got a couple of dictionaries here that I have to refer to from time to time to make sure I'm spelling it right. But well, I hope it was live music, Bob. I wouldn't want to go see any dead music.
Unless it was the Grateful Dead.
I guess
they're okay. I'd have to be in the mood to listen to the Grateful Dead. It's just too folksy for me.
Blanket. Did you make a blanket? I got a thing out in the building I'll probably bring out here and put it in here. It's one of them little cooler things that cools.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. You put water in it, and I think it runs on batteries, or it might have a cord with it. But I'm thinking about just bringing it in here, and because I'm not in here a whole lot. But like right now, I could use it.
Happy anniversary, Brenda. You and your husband.
Anniversary for what?
Their marriage.
Oh, okay.
Her and her husband.
Well, how long they been married?
45 years.
Oh, I've been married 40. I've been in prison for 40 years.
You're lucky she don't come in here and just knock your head off your shoulders.
We've had the same warden for 40 years. Same warden. You figure they'd change wardens by now.
How? Okay, now I'm reading stuff out loud that's not even got anything to do with this live stream. I was looking at how some of these people do their thumbnails on YouTube, and they use broken English, and I'm just like, I know you speak better English than that because I watched your channel before. And it's like, how the FAA catch you? And I'm like,
yeah, I've read them too. You read it, you're going, who has put this up? A third grader or something? Because their English is bad, and it's not even. It just don't make no sense. I know what they're saying, but it just doesn't. It's not in proper order. You can tell they're not from around in this country. Ben, as you got that conversation started, what gets me is these channels. They put on their thumbnail, and you're sitting there reading that thumbnail, and you're going, "You got to be full of crap." And you click on it, and they have a daggone they expect people to believe that's actually happening, and it's from a daggone video game. Like for instance, one I watched earlier today. Well, I didn't watch it. I just clicked on it. Taiwan intercepts Chinese fighters or something like that.
Yeah.
You click on it. It's video game. You can tell.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
And USMC is the one that does it. I'll put his name out there. I don't care, because that's BS right there. That is fake news.
Clickbait.
That's clickbait, fake news. That's whatever else you want to call it.
Yeah, it's clickbait, so you'll watch, because their numbers are going down. They have to do something to try to redeem themselves.
And I sent them messages. I've commented on that stuff, and I told them, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. If you're that desperate to get subscribers or viewers, then I'll never do that. I might put an episode of Pac-Man on here and get people to believe it's actually happening. Or something. Mario. My thumbnail will be like I have Mario, but it'd be like plumber gets stuck in a maze of pipes. And you go in there. What? Evidently, my comment didn't affect him any, because they're right back at doing it. Oh yeah, 90% of YouTube is clickbait. You just gotta, and the problem is, back in the day when YouTube first started, it was kind of hard to catch the clickbait. But now it's just blatantly right out in the open. I mean, you can look right at the thumbnail and tell it. So yeah, I don't see how many people they got, but they a lot of stupid people out there that sub to them. I don't care to call them out on it.
So, not a Rubicon Productions, his weird sense of humor. This is a radio thing he posted, and it says, more info on the soon-to-be-released Patriot Pro GMRS handheld radio from Freedom Talk Radio Corporation. First 100% made in the USA GMRS HT. $699.99. Use discount code not a Rubicon for 5% discount. Click to read more. Made with the union labor. 3 Roger B options, 21 channels, future update to make it repeater capable, 700 milliamp hour battery, 3 watt max, wideband, all that good stuff. And clearly he's trolling us, because I can't. Maybe I can open it in another window.
Well, that's a bunch of crap. Who would want to pay $600 for one damn radio?
Yeah, it's not real.
Well, and I mean, he ought to know better than that.
Look at no, this is AI created. He just wanted to, add some humor to the day. And hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
What did I do? I lost it.
I don't know. Maybe he took it down. No, there it is.
So I wish I could zoom in. I might have to snag the picture and open it separate. But if you look at it, it says all American made.
American?
American.
American.
If you look at the screen, none of the letters and numbers didn't even look like anything.
Yeah, it's all computer AI.
It doesn't say battery; it says batter. the buttons, all the buttons don't even make any you know. But that, I mean, that is pretty. At first, you would say, "Dang, that's that's a pretty cool looking radio." And you're like, "What's wrong with the buttons? What's wrong with the reading? What's a Medican made?" Yeah, he he's got a sense of humor.
Well,
It's just funny.
The day I have to go have AI to do my crap, to set my videos, and I'll just get off YouTube. I won't even.
Yeah, that's some new technology I don't want to learn.
I think it's really goofy. I would think it would do the exact opposite to your channel.
Yeah. I mean, the way I look at it is, if somebody's up to some no good, they could copy your voice and everything about you and put you in a situation where you're going to get busted for something that you didn't do, you know?
Well,
that would be
I just put stuff out that I enjoy. That's all I do. And they're not very long videos. Very, very short.
Well, short videos get more views because people don't sit there and get bored, you know?
I just, it saves on time and everything, and I'll just put everything I want to say into a short video and let it ride. If they don't want to watch it, they don't have to. But it, I sure in the hell ain't gonna get AI to put it together. That's lazy.
There's another channel that covers radios. I think it's out of the UK. I think it's Ringway Manchester. It might have been one of his, but he admitted, he said, no, he said, some of these images, he said, as you know, if you're a return viewer of this channel, you know that I usually go out with a drone and I shoot my own pictures of radio towers and different sites he's been to, because it's cheaper for him to do that than it is to pay a company to let him have permission to use stock photos. He said, but today, he said, I decided to let AI do some of the work. And dude, I mean, it had to be a joke, because there were phones, okay, they were showing ham operators, but it was AI's take on it. And it had some pretty cool looking radios, but the thing was, half of the pictures, the guy is talking on a damn phone. But the phone already had a receiver on the hook, and these were the old dial-up phones.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was holding a phone receiver in his hand, but the cord went nowhere. And if you start to look at the picture more closely, you notice that AI really totally screwed up.
Yeah. If I can't take a few minutes to put out a little video, I'll just not even fool with it. But I just put things out from around here and what I do and everything. And
it always gets me, guys, is those YouTubers who say, oh, I need donations. I need you to buy my product to offset the cost of making these videos. How much does it cost to make a video?
Doesn't cost me a damn thing except electricity and internet bill.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ain't no big deal.
I make my videos one shot, film what I'm doing, get everything set up ahead of time, film what I'm doing, turn the phone around, upload. That's expensive. You should send me money.
I don't understand that. I've said that all along. I said, it doesn't cost no money to make a damn YouTube video.
No, sir, it doesn't. No. Even when I used to, I've had editing program. It's like what, $13 a year or something, $20 a year. I don't know.
If somebody wants to donate, I mean, that's fine, dandy. But you can't sit there and say, "Oh, I got to have this because it costs money to make the video channel."
Yeah, yeah. Come
Oh
on.
my God! But to each his own, I guess.
Yeah.
I just don't see the sense in it. But whatever. Yeah, I'm just a old dummy from Kentucky. I don't know nothing.
Boy, that woman, she better not have gone upstairs, gone to bed. She's supposed to make me some bacon and eggs or something, an omelet or something. If she went to bed, oh, she's on thin ice.
Yeah, you have to send her a strongly worded letter.
Strongly worded, yeah.
Yeah, strongly worded letter, and just tack it on her later where she'll find it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That way you can deny. Well, I didn't write that letter.
It wasn't me.
Write it and get you a bunch of newspapers and magazines and cut all the letters out of it, and make your letter to her that way.
And send it through the mail.
Yeah. And say, I didn't write it. I don't know. Bacon and eggs, please.
Mm-hmm.
Or else.
Yeah, she might be up there waiting for me. Yeah, she could be. Yeah, anytime I piss her off, I usually get the comeback. You'll starve to death, mister. Okay, enough said. Or she'll say something like, I forgot how to cook. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
You're still fired, Mrs.
Oh.
There we go. If I could find my way back. Why is full screen taking over my taskbar? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Here's the picture I was talking about. Look at his phone.
That doesn't even make sense.
It's still learning.
And the cord splits off into two.
Yeah, and the receiver is still hung up on top of the phone.
And why does he look like a really young? He looks like a younger version of Mulder on X-Files.
Lord,
that's not even radio equipment.
That equipment looked like it was come from over the Soviet Union.
Yeah, that's old TV gear. Let's see. That's a beta recorder right there. These are switchers. Well, they say that AI, it only uses what it knows, and I guess it compiles pictures and stuff off the internet and uses those. But they sure get a lot wrong.
Well, that's the AI that we're allowed to have.
Yeah, exactly, Randall.
They got AI does a lot of creepy shit.
Yeah. It does look like a young Fox Mulder from the X-Files. I don't know. It's got a lot of learning to do.
TSSO AFTO or AF.
Yeah, that's the I Want to Believe poster from.
Yeah, it looks just like it on it. That's what I was getting ready to say. It looked like that one that was in Mulder's basement.
Yeah.
He think there's UFOs right above it. Look at where below what American flags are.
Yeah.
There's 3 UFO pictures there.
This is he was Ringway Manchester was covering ham radio nets back in, way back in the 80s and stuff, that there's only a few left out there now, but he thought it would be kind of interesting to add the AI, I suppose, but I'm sure he did it for a little bit of humor, because I did. I giggled every time I looked at one of these pictures he posted in the video. I was like, okay, this is this is actually funny, because you can't read any of the text.
No.
Of course, here in America, most of our acronyms are short, 3 letters. But yeah.
I get me.
I mean, he used it to be kind of creative and funny at the same time, but he did cover, when ham operators used to have UFO nets. Because to them, that was their bulletin board. That was their forum, I guess.
I smell something cooking.
Oh, okay, sure, Carol. Hold on a minute. Oh, fine. Ooh. Oh, okay, let's see. To save 2 downloads. Save 2 downloads. That way I'm not showing private messages. Messages. What the heck? I'm not thinking, I swear.
You need to let AI take care of that, Barry.
Yeah.
I think you want to mispronounce
AI be my secretary.
Yeah. Whose phone's in heat? Overheating. It's in heat.
Might be you hearing that noise on there?
Share a picture with you guys. One that my brother-in-law posted up today. Let's see. Share screen. This should be it right here. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So that's my brother-in-law with his wonderful daughter. Gave him a little Happy Dad's Day cake. Isn't that sweet? Can you see the photo?
Yeah, it finally showed up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the young lady on the left, the small one there, she's a radiologist. Then my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, the one right in the forefront, that's Ate, the registered nurse, and the one in the back in the yellow shirt, that's Chicken or Chicken Monkey. Look at the look on her face. Looks like she's up to some kind of freaking no good, man. Look at her. I tease the hell out of her when I'm over there. I said, you know what? Well, I'm watching you. you're trouble waiting to happen. Just thought I'd share that with you.
It looks like a happy bunch, though.
They are, yeah. Real respectable bunch.
Okay, Carol. So what I'll have to do is take this out of the folder. We'll present one at a time, or one might be enough, I think. Anyway, Carol wants some help trying to identify that. To me, it looks like a wolf spider, but their wolf spiders aren't that light colored. They're more brown and white, brown and white stripes. But
It's called a splat spider. Splat.
yeah.
It ain't one of them flying spiders, are there? Huh. They say it's got 4-inch legs and all this crap.
Like that.
Oh God, those ones that are supposed to be
Poisonous.
venomous. Yeah.
Never had heard of those, but
I don't know. I can't say one way or another about that spider. I'm not
yeah.
educated in that and spiders. I don't know. I just know when I see one, I mash it. That's about it.
Yeah, I just give them space, and if they're outside, I give them space. Okay, you go that way, you'll live. You get on me.
I usually get gasoline and throw on it. I don't care what's on it, what it's on. I'll just set it on fire. If it's in my front porch, I'll do it too. I'll burn my porch down. I got you. I got you. My house is on fire and shit. Be like, I got you, you damn
Oh,
spider.
dude, I was right.
Are you right?
Here, Carol, I was right. It is a wolf spider, and I'll show you how I found out.
Hey,
Nah.
done it.
I don't think they're harmful to people, are they? The wolf spider? Well, I know they're not. They're
really,
not a black widow, but I don't think. I think it would suck to get bit by one. But
yeah, it would hurt, but I don't think it'll kill you. That's a wolf spider. Yeah.
mm-hmm. There's ones that are about. They look about the same. Here is called a basement spider. You know, pretty ugly.
I don't like them brown recluse spiders at all. I'm thinking they will mess you up if they bite you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what it is, your skin.
You don't want to mess with those.
Yeah, around you, the one where it bites, if you don't get it treated quick, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a little dent in my it was the first time I'd ever encountered one, and I put it in a little glass container and took it to the to the ER. I said, "This is, it was kind of gross. It was the bite itself was gross, but they caught it in time, But if you didn't know what happened, it could bore down to the bone.
Yeah, I heard
the
horror
poison
stories
itself can
about
do
that.
It was the poison that just breaks down your skin around the bite mark area.
Yep.
And it's, deteriorates it. They usually have to cut a big section out around it.
I don't have enough light in here.
I know a lot of people that's got big.
If I had enough light in here, I could. Definitely, I could show it. If I had enough light, I could show it. It's like a little dimple on my leg, but it's because I felt it, and I grabbed that thing as fast as I could. I'm like, what the hell? I just grabbed a spider I never seen before without even thinking, but I didn't want to. I just put it in a little glass container. It had a lid, and I took it into the ER with me. I didn't feel sick or anything. I was more worried about what the hell is it doing.
Yeah. I'm not a spider aficionado. I don't know.
I'm a big I'm a firm believer in Google Lens because it's identified a lot of stuff for me. Occasionally it gets it wrong because it goes by what people have submitted, and it's a whole lot like Wikipedia because Wikipedia is edited by the public. So even Wikipedia, you've got to be careful because sometimes it's somebody's take on it.
Yeah, they've made Wikipedia political nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, there ain't nothing on Wikipedia that I would take with a grain of salt.
I don't even go there.
Yeah, because it's not, you know, like Barry said, somebody's constantly screwing with it.
Carol, I believe that the trouble with the internet is not not something that we can fix, because from what I'm hearing is they are for lack of a better term, they're channeling more bandwidth towards military stuff. So we suffer.
I was getting ready to say that, Barry, without going into detail, from what I found out, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's but it's all for, you know, take it for what it is. It's all to keep us safe. But you know, considering what's off our shore to the south of Florida, I don't want to scare anybody, but you know, it's there. It's, you know, ignore it. You can't worry about it, but you can't ignore it. And you can't tell me that they're not putting atomic stuff down there. No, I know they are, and they probably made a deal with that country down there. Well, I'm just going to say it. They probably made a deal with Cuba.
Well, and Russia has always had a deal with Cuba.
We're going back to somebody said it was the Cuban Missile Crisis 2.0.
2.0, yeah. Well, they've always had a deal, a good relationship with Cuba. But this is the first time Russian ships have been in that port since back in Kennedy's day. You know, but
well, it's all intertwined. It's all bigger, part of a bigger, you know, spokes in a bigger wheel. Money is war, or war is money, you know. But the ones that are getting the money is definitely not the American people, and we need it more than people need to be able to survive more than what you know, that money shouldn't be going towards funding this nonsense. We got people who used to be able to make it every day, and then they can't even make it now. Wondering how like they can only pay part of their payment for their house or part of their rent. Well, here's the problem with that. You know, next month's coming up. What are you going to tell them then when you don't have the money for the rent or the house payment then? Well, I'm sorry, I'll get you next month, but here's part of it. I feel sorry for them.
Yeah. All they got to do. It worked real well when the Donald was in that Oval Office, as he called the CEOs and the board members of the oil companies, and he said, bring down the price of fuel.
Yeah.
They did. And the economy exploded. That's all it takes. But he's got to actually get on the phone and call them. Now, what's in the Oval Office right now?
Yeah. Well, See what has to happen. We need the Trumpster to step in and say, look, because they're shouting, oh, the economy's the best it's been in a long time. No, it's not.
It's crap.
It is if you're a politician.
Well, I'd like to know what damn planet they living on. What I want to do.
I want to know what they're taking so I can avoid it. I don't want that show.
So I laughed today. This morning I saw someone there's a bunch of memes out there about walk like Joe Biden or sit like Joe Biden, when he's at the Normandy celebration and he bends over and sticks his butt out and freezes because he's pooping his pants,
they say he's crapping his pants when he does that.
Yeah, that's what I understand.
That's what old people do. They do that when they get that part of a certain stage of mental deterioration.
Yeah, even little kids, when they're babies, they'll do the same thing. They'll stand there in the same pose and shit their diaper, and he's doing just that.
Yep.
Lord Almighty.
Yeah, well, I understand that, Carol, but we also have to be mindful of it.
Oh, do the Biden? Yeah, there you go. Do the Biden. Let me search that right now. I need to laugh.
Yeah.
Do the Biden. Let's see.
Yeah, I saw that, and the Pope did not look like he was enjoying that at all. He was like, "Get this, get this old senile bastard off me." Is what he was saying.
Here's one. Here's a video. The poster is called Cougar, or here he goes. He just.
Yep.
Oh, he represents me. He's the best of America right there. Here's another one I saw this morning where there's a bunch of people singing and clapping their hands, keeping rhythm, and he's standing there and they set the music to it. The lights are on, but no, you're not home. Your mind is not your own. He's just sitting there smiling, looking straight forward, not moving.
Yeah, dude, I came in late. I came in late on Patera's on the Appalachian Homesteads channel. I came in late on one of her live streams. And oh my God, dude, she was ripping him. She was she had her hand up like this. She's acting like she's talking to Joe. Okay, so what we want you to do this time is we want you to act confused. No, that looks good. That looks good. Yeah, you're doing a good job. No, don't smile. Just look confused. Oh boy, yeah, sir, that's perfect. Yeah. Okay. Now walk over. I know it's not your favorite ice cream. I know it's not. No, it's not your favorite ice cream. But this is just for show. Yes, we'll get you the presidential black cherry ice cream. But just take it. Take it. No, it's okay. Just lick it. Yes, that's good. That's believable. Now act like you're enjoying it. Smile. No, that. What are you doing? That's creepy. Stop, Joe. Just smile.
Stare at the little girl. Stare at your little girl through your sunglasses and lick the ice cream.
Oh, she went there too. She was like,
"Oh, good." Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Okay, no, Joe. What we want you to do now? See the little girl on the left. Not that one. Your left. Yeah, right. Good job. Yeah. Now, she's one of us. That walk up to her, sniff her hair. I know it looks dirty. You just got to make it look real. No, you have to do it. You have to do it. Good, Joe. Oh, that's believable, sir. She was just going off. She did that for 20 minutes. I was rolling in my chair. It was so funny.
No,
me up. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, just look confused. Perfect. You get an Academy Award. There you go.
She says, now, sir, we want you to do is turn around. No, it doesn't matter. Just act like you're confused. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Now we want you to shake the air. No, sir, don't shake your butt. No. Shake like you're shaking hands with nobody. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Good job. Yes, you got. Hey, can we get the president's ice cream up here, the real one? Yeah, he's doing such a good job. We got to reward him. Y'all, I don't know what she named it. I can't. I'll look it up here in a minute. We go to Appalachian Homestead sometime when you get a chance. Look for her latest live stream. I was rolling. She's such a fiery little, woman.
Let's take a look.
And she just cracks me up when she gets on those rants like that. I was rolling. Yeah, she should make that into a short. She really should. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna link it in the chat because it is worth a watch. I mean,
well,
if you link that in there, I'll definitely check that out. The Commander-in-Chief.
She was on a roll. I swear she was on a roll. Let's see here. I don't know if that's the American in her or the Indian that makes her so cocky.
Come on, fellas. He's my hero. Come on. Yeah. Set your standards lower, Bob.
Hear about that, Bob? Yeah, he likes that Biden, man. I don't know. Bob's got me worried the way he goes on about Biden.
No.
You reckon they're related?
You don't think he might be one of them sniffers too, do you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, licking ice cream and a little sniffer. Oh, what a freaking perv, man.
Popsicle sticks.
Popsicles. No. Popsicles and syphilis. Oh.
Oh. She
or syphilis.
Oh la la. I'm gonna turn on my webcam here. Mrs. has arrived. Ooh la la. Ooh, cutie little booty. Oh, thank you, baby. I got an omelet and some hash browns right here. There we go. Can't really. It's kind of hard to see.
Mrs., where's mine?
Oh boy, you got to come up here to Washington now. You know what? Did you see the last video I put out about my neighbor? Tell you what, Barry, you drive all the way up here to Washington, and I'll send you to my neighbor.
I would knock their head off their shoulders.
Nah, she'd blow yours out. She'd be like, "Oh, who are you?"
She wants to blow something, all right. I'm sorry, folks.
Are you Bob's friend? And she'll say, "Are you Bob's friend? I like Bob.
Merry Christmas.
I might even like you better."
Yeah. You can help. You can help me out, Barry. Come on.
You can keep
I'll send that cougar a kitten toy or something. You know.
Yeah. Prepare to be like a distraction.
Well,
like if you got to get out in the backyard and do something, just let him go over and then he'll keep her distracted while
No, that
you do
one.
what you got to do, you know. You may hear him screaming and stuff, but you'll have him headphones on so you won't hear it, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the part about how my camera was between her and I that night. She was making sucking noises. She was, dude. And 2 days later, the camera was pulled off the bracket and thrown onto the fence. Yeah. It's on my video. It's right there. I'm gonna show you pictures of it and everything. Yeah, that's her. Nefarious old drunk. Why me, man? That's why I got a cool neighbor. She's American Indian. She called me over the other day when I was cutting the grass, and hey, where you been, Bob? Haven't seen you around. I wanted to tell her the truth, but I don't know how tight those two families are. I don't know. You know, I just said, I'm digging a stump out in the backyard. I wanted to tell her this one over here is a perverted creep, you know, sexually harassing me and shit. So I didn't. Yeah, you're right, Duncan. I am spoiled. I am spoiled rotten. I ain't going anywhere. Think I'm gonna leave that beautiful lady who just walked away with a plate full of food and dive into an old drunk that lives next door? What do you think the chances of that are happening are? None.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to come up there and get arrested for elder abuse when I knock you upside your head for.
You know, I won't blame you for that. I'll wake up in the ER. I wake up in the ER. Oh, Barry must have done this. I got a knot on my head. You know.
Well, and then you pull the divider curtain. You'll pull the divider curtain that's beside you there, Bob, and Barry's laying there in the bed next to you.
Oh, good God, no!
Where she is, she has chewed him up like a cat's toy.
Oh no!
Poor Barry's getting an injection in his butt cheek for syphilis.
I'm just gonna link to Patera's channel.
They're throwing scratch marks up on him. They're sewing him up and stuff. He have bruises where you shouldn't be talking about. He's got bruises. His eyes are all bloodshot.
I'll have to tell you all what happened after the stream. I can't talk about it on here, but I had a visitor. And,
oh, really?
Oh, it wasn't the rock.
Wasn't her?
No, but it was her spouse. What the hell? Her adult unit. But anyway.
I'm afraid to ask.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna get into details just in case they're out there. Oh, stop. God, I wish they would let us have just a little bit more bandwidth. Can't pause it, and it's trying to replay my voice back to me. Okay. Just so I could post Patera's link in the chat. I thought I muted that. Good grief.
Her adult unit.
Anyway, I looked in the my God, I hit mute like 100. I tried to find the live stream, and I don't know.
Let's take a look here.
Took it down because she was afraid that her picking on would get her channel, shut down. Or
she might have put it on private.
Oh, I thought I was watching a replay. You didn't realize it.
Well, I recently made a video about the creepy neighbor chick or whatever that is, and YouTube disabled comments on it because I labeled it sexual harassment, and that's what she's doing. So YouTube would not allow comments on that video. So
wow.
Yeah, no joke. So I put that video on private, and I made a second video about the same topic.
I would just re-edited it and changed the title on it.
I tried that, still wouldn't work.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess a man is not allowed to be sexually harassed and by a woman. That just doesn't happen. But it is a fact. It's sick. But I'll tell you what, folks, that those noise cancellation headphones that I can link up to my YouTube, I have not been disturbed once since I got those and put them on. Not once.
That's a good deal.
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, I had a one of those brain farts. We might be careful, but it happens a lot to me. Security camera is up high where it cannot be messed with. Once you
Yep. Yeah.
For a rock.
Yep. That's what she did with. I'm sure it was her. She pulled the camera right off of the bracket and then threw it on top of the fence. I only had one screw in the camera, but yeah, you want to get that stuff up high to where an old wino can't reach it. So I got the bracket right here. It's on my channel. I'll show everything. But it's secure enough it stayed there for over a year. This was the board, and that's the screw that went into the corner of the fence post.
Yeah.
See, I had one screw put into it, which came with the kit, and it was secure up there for over a year. Then 2 nights after she did that obscene sucking sound, this mysteriously was pulled off and thrown on the top of the fence.
Huh.
I wonder how that happened. Must have been a coincidence.
Oh.
Yeah. Had to be a coincidence. Yeah.
Yeah. The wind blew it off.
Skinwalker or something.
Yeah, the wind blew it. The wind blew it off.
Yeah, it had to be. Yeah. Someone who doesn't want to have any evidence against her, and was that just I don't need this kind of crap, man. Get me out of here. Man. I like that camera you've got though. Very nice.
It doesn't. The laptop is not doing it justice, but it's pretty decent. I think the brightness could be a little bit lower, but they don't offer a way to set that. Yeah. Pretty much like all the others, you just.
I think it's.
Get that
I watched all the videos there that you posted up. That's adequate to see who's creeping around your house. Identify who it is.
Yeah. Oh, that's the house.
Mm-hmm.
My cats are laying in the driveway.
Well, now you're getting getting a little taste of it there, Barry. I had that kind of stuff go on for 6 years with that old gay boy next door. last place we lived, and now I got this drunk old woman, you know, Drunko the clown, doing the same damn thing. I wish I could just get a break, man.
Cats.
Here we go.
Yeah. I wish I could show that better, but yeah. It's good enough. But you can't reach it. I mean, you
Yeah, that's the important part. Yeah.
aim the solar panel on it and get it a little bit tilted a little bit more towards the south, but yeah.
I'm looking at cameras now that are solar powered, and they tilt and rotate and record to a cloud. So that's the ones I'm looking at right now.
I didn't fool with the cloud part. I just saved them to my computer.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure if I'm using the right words or not, but it goes directly to my phone, like my ADT cameras do. You know.
Yeah, that's what this does. It goes directly to the app, but I've got it set up where my phone and my laptop share stuff back and forth.
Oh.
And so every time if it takes a picture or if it shoots some film, it will alert me, and then I can go into the library and it pull up a video it just made, and then if I want to save it on my computer, I could save it to my computer.
Yeah.
Because mine does, I think what Randall's does is it after it reaches the end of the SD card, it overwrites everything. So yeah,
every cycle.
Mm. Well, you have one. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Just reading the side chat there. That's what we have, Bob. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. What kind of world are we living in where we got to have cameras that record everything that moves on our homes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just to keep neighbors away? What kind of world is this, guys?
A twisted world, Bob.
Yes, sir, it is.
The neighbor's cat is over here. Almost looks like my cat, big guy. I don't know. It could be from one of my males. Could be his son or something.
Oh.
And mine's supposed to do the same thing, Carol. It's really not supposed to pick up wildlife, but for some reason it does. So that's okay. I make videos with it.
There you go.
I got two right now. I got one. My other one I got for Christmas. It don't rotate or anything. Wherever you put it at is in whatever direction you put it. That's where it's going to film from. It's solar, but
Mm-hmm.
I wished I'd been thinking and got me one like Barry's, but my daughter got this one for Christmas. I ain't even put it up yet. I got to get me an SD card for it, but I'll stick it somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking for something solar, so I'm not so limited.
Yeah, that's the way I am with this one here next to the house. It's got an adapter. It runs off electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks. Oh, I could build a housing for my. I could run electricity to it if I wanted to move it. But it's just too much work to do.
Mm-hmm.
And cats out there laying in the yard. It feels nice. It feels nice outside. What are you doing, Barry? He got abducted. Yeah.
Okay. I ran out real quick, took a snapshot of it. Good deal. Okay. The only time Windows is any help is when it communicates to my phone. It's my phone's my camera. All right. Good night, Carol. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night, Carol.
Night night. Don't let them spiders bite.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Duncan going to bed. I'm kind of confused here. I need to read all the chat, not just part of it.
I thought she was going to bed, she said.
Oh, she is, isn't she?
Yeah.
Anyway, good night. Don't pay no mind to me. I don't know what I'm doing. See, I could be related to Carol.
Oh no.
I get confused like she does. Well, it says it sent it to my computer, but I don't see it anywhere. Whatever. Barbecue teriyaki pineapple iguanas on a stick. Oh, we might have to eat them. You never know. Might come down to it. Food be so expensive, we have to start killing whatever we see and eating it.
Well, I've been scooping up and eating fentanyl junkies for a long time. You know, I'll never starve. Butcher them in my basement, and yeah, we're getting the whole process down now.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody in there miss them. Except the dealers that they buy from. They'll miss them. Man, Wayne, he come by and bought some more stuff from me. Man, I ain't seen him in about 6 months. He's not in jail.
Lord, my my wife and my son both have dealt with fentanyl folks, and she said even in the clinical setting, the hospital, the office setting, they stand there like this. Their head pointing straight at the ground.
Yeah, their brain cells are just damn near gone.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's a nice setup there.
That's about where I mentioned that. That's about where that's a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, yeah, that's
perfect.
all right. That way he can swing it around, but and get.
That might keep the little rock picker right away.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
I don't think she's coming back around.
Oh, you don't?
I think after I caught her on the drone, I don't think she.
Yeah.
She.
Speaking of drones, can I show you?
Yeah, of course.
The paper. I mean, with the advertisement, it's not from Walmart. I went to Amazon and looked it up, and I got it cheap.
Yeah, you can show it. I love Amazon better than I do Walmart.com because
let's see, share screen.
Every time I get used to being able to buy certain groceries online, I take them off. They say no longer available to be shipped. I'm like, but just a couple of days ago it was.
Isn't that there? Isn't that there?
Let's see. Okay. Solo.
Down below it, it's got.
Yeah, hover. There you go. Hover over its picture. It just makes it bigger. It's easier to see. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's got obstacle avoidance. Mine doesn't do that.
Yeah.
It'll run into something.
But
yours won't.
That was.
I didn't give that forward. I didn't give that. It was
quite a video you had out there the other day, Barry. Gotta get down.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was like, oh god.
That's why I'm thinking she probably won't be back.
Let's hope so.
Wow, there's a Mini 2, DJI Mini 2. You see?
Yes, that's the one that came out before mine.
Yeah.
The only obstacle avoidance.
There's the brand name. That's what makes it. UAV.
I can't.
UAV. You can't see it.
I just it's too small for me to read.
Oh well. I'm gonna just. I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna do it anyway. And Barry, I'm stop sharing.
Oh, it's a cool looking drone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it's got obstacle avoidance, which mine does not.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I gotta be careful. The only thing it's got on it is to measure distance from the ground to the drone, which is underneath, and it gets kind of squirrely.
They wanted like $180 for that drone right there on Amazon. I didn't give that. I think it's about like $45, $50 for it at Walmart.com. Same drone. Only mine, when I'm getting it comes with 2 extra batteries with it.
Yeah, it's about the price went down on an extra battery for mine. It's down to $40, so it's not high on my priority, but
no,
it's good to know that I can get one cheap and not have to pay half the price of a drone for a second battery. Yeah, And, by getting a different brand, Randy, you're not worrying about the whole DJI fiasco that's going on right now.
Well, the only thing I wanted DJI for is instead of Wi-Fi, it's radio signal.
Yeah.
And it's more reliable. But, it is what it is.
Well, you get familiar with the one you've got, because it's a whole lot like mine. You just have different features than I do. And then maybe later on you could step up to one of the DJIs. And
yeah, that's what I plan on.
yeah, it's I know that feeling. I knew exactly what you were feeling when you told me what happened to it. I put mine up in a tree and not by any. I didn't have any control over it. It wasn't even 200 feet away from me, and it just went on its own.
Oh, I just know I had the other one. He went up the tree.
Yeah. I know.
It was way up in the top of that daggone hickory. And it was flying just as perfect and everything. And all of a sudden, it decided it heading right straight toward that tree. And I couldn't stop it, couldn't do nothing, couldn't hit the automatic button, landing button. It wasn't doing nothing. It went whoop in that tree. I looked at it for about 20 minutes. I said, what in the hell just happened? What,
at least you were able to recover yours. Mine, I don't know where it's at back there.
Well, I didn't recover it without damaging it. I went as far as taking a shotgun back there and shooting the limbs out around it, and I accidentally hit it with a loaded shot. Got a little too close to it. That shotgun's got a choke on the end of it, and it puts the whole entire load, whatever you want it out. And I was doing pretty good there for a little while, cutting them limbs out around it, trying to get it to fall. And I got a little bit overstimulated, and when I pulled it off that time, here comes the battery falling out. And I looked at it and I said, I seen little holes in it, and you could shake it, and it sounded like had some BBs in it. So at that point, I said, "What isn't it crap? I don't care now." So I just went up there. I just backed off from it and shot the rest of my shells into it. It's still up there, I guess. It can stay there now. I don't care. I bet you I shot a half a box of shotgun shells at it. I mean, trying to get it,
Yeah.
I couldn't. There's no other way of getting it down. No other way, unless I could have hired a bucket truck to come back there, and that would be really stupid.
Yeah, it'd be really expensive.
Just to recover a little drone. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. And I didn't have no ladder. It was even close to being tall enough. Not even close. Oh, I could have borrowed a pretty good tall step ladder. It was tall. It was about a 30-foot step ladder. And I could have got it a little bit closer, and then I could have took a pole and probably knocked it out. But it is what it is. I've done everything I could do. But it was a learning experience, and I learned. I learned to do not get nowhere close to trees. Not even within 200 feet. Because I don't know what happened. It was flying perfect and everything. And I think it had like 50% battery life still in it. I don't know. That damn Wi-Fi signal is what it was. I know it's what it was. But anyway.
It's pretty hard to to compete with all the modems and stuff around us that runs on same
Yeah,
band as Wi-Fi. And
I'm sure it probably had a lot to do with it. If you want to know the truth.
just, I think that's what happened to the first drone I had that took off into the woods.
Now,
It was
Sharper
picking up-
Image up at Walmart. Now, Sharper Image is they got a little bitty drone up there. It looked pretty nice, and like $45. It looked pretty nice. Made by Sharper Image. And the only thing I want to do is just take pictures with it, you know, whatever. I ain't gonna.
Well, I can tell you, I'm not going to, with mine, I'm not going to do the thing people are doing. Oh, I'm going to do a range test, or I'm going to fly beyond my visual line of sight and endanger helicopters and planes that, you know, have priority. Yeah, I don't want the FAA on my ass. And we got too many planes in this area to be taking chances anyway.
I mean, I don't know, right?
You know, it's.
I hadn't even thought anything about it, and I bet even get one right now. And then she seen it on Walmart.com and seen the price on it. It was pretty cheap. It was originally on there. It was like $180 or $190, and got it for like $45, $50, something like that.
Dang. Was it on clearance?
I guess so. And it had to come with 2 batteries and everything, so I thought it was a good. I started once, don't worry about it. But I got to looking, I said, well, that's pretty cheap for that. Get batteries, you know, it'll pass right now. It'll pass. Like I said a while ago, the only thing I'm gonna do with it anyway is just like you said, Barry, I ain't gonna try to fly from here to your house, which I probably could, but don't want to.
You know, I need to polish up my skills with it. I'm not quite as, I don't quite have the finesse to fly it much past my yard.
I've done pretty well. If I was yours, it wouldn't hurt you a bit to fly it towards Jeans and up on around the hill and back toward you. It wouldn't hurt a bit. Yeah, I mean, you could see it. I mean, that's a pretty good little test for it.
I'm gonna get the nerve up to film the top of that knob over here.
I might even go up at Eugene's up there and start from there and fly it towards you. Depends on how long the battery lasts on it.
Good night, Brenda. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce, fellas.
Bob.
Keep those cameras handy, Barry. You never know what's out running around.
Yeah, that's for real.
Yeah, I left her. Hey, Bob, before you get off her, I went back there and was cutting me some poles day before yesterday. And Bob Barry, of course, he's still asleep, I guess. It was early in the morning, like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I was up there and pain hit me. I found her the trail that she'd been using. I found them. And the pain hit me real good, and I said,
"Oh,
I'm going to drop a deuce right here in this path." And I dropped a big old deuce right in that path, right where she steps in that thing. She's gonna get a smelly.
She ain't gonna do it twice.
No.
I love it.
Oh yeah,
I love that.
I'd be like the big old dudes right there in the path. I thought I'd give you something
Good
to
for
laugh
you,
about.
Randall.
I
Good
thought
for
I'd give
you,
something-
Randall.
I thought I'd give you something to laugh about before you got left off.
Oh, that'll keep me laughing for a couple days. That's a fact. All right, later, you guys. I'm gonna go snuggle up. So.
Okay,
Yeah,
Bob,
right.
have a good one. We'll
Got
see
it,
you.
Bob.
Mm.
Yeah.
Leave her a little present.
Yeah, I left her a pretty good little present back there, or whoever. Yeah. Oh, it's slick. Got a slick pass back there, going 2 different ways. And I said, "Yep, I'll fix her." She's got to travel that path. Yeah, I got her. When she steps on that, she's gonna come back, go back to the house with smelly.
Oh my God.
And if I'm having to be close, I'm just gonna whip it up there and go back there in the woods and poop again. We'll put them landmines all over that path, and then it's bound to, one of them's bound to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 11:15. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. And
Sounds good to me. Yeah, I was getting ready to tell you I'm getting ready to hop off here or something myself in a minute.
yeah, hang back for just a minute
right.
after.
I will.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I worry about, knowing that we have foxes out here. It kind of worries me about my cats. But
Did you check my video I had out about with the hummingbirds on it?
yeah, I did. Yeah.
I'm surprised it showed as good as it did. Hummingbirds, a cardinal, squirrel,
Rabbits. Man, you got all the wildlife over there. I just get occasional wildlife.
I thought them cardinals were pretty to look at.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I get a lot of cardinals here, blue jays, woodpeckers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm going to say goodnight to y'all. And yeah, that's probably what happened to Charlie. Yeah, probably. But whoever's left in here, thanks for coming in. We've got 3 people watching, and I appreciate y'all hanging in as long as you have. But my hours are getting short on StreamYard until the next rollover. So y'all have a good night over there.
Good night.